Welcome to the Forsyth County News Football Media Day. I'm Derek Richmond, the sports reporter for Forsyth County News. This Media Day is sponsored by Braun Properties. Today we have the opportunity to dive into the minds of coaches and players as they share their insights for the upcoming season. If you remember the 2020 season, you definitely remember this face from Horizon Christian, most successful football team to date, head coach Christian Underwood. Now he's been running the show. Hey, Coach, glad to have you back here in Forsyth County. What's up? What's new? Tell me who'd you bring with you.
Yeah, so great to be back, number one. But to my right, I've got Carson Bedford, Cooper Chef-Shunas. To my left, I've got Austin Jones and Johnny Gunyon.
Now, the last couple of seasons for Horizon Christian hasn't lived up to the hype. Players and fans are eager to know what's next. How do you reset and refocus this football program to translate it to wins?
Yeah, so kind of circles back to what I told my kids this morning. You can look at the past all you want, but at the end of the day, the 2026 Warriors were 0-0. Haven't won any games, haven't lost any games, and so we're focused on the process, not necessarily the outcome, and then the outcome will take care of itself.
Last time you was participating in a Horizon Christian Warriors uniform, you were a special team coach, and now you're head honcho running the show. Tell me, what have you been doing differently this year as far as a head coach?
Yeah, so it's been a journey, and it's been a blast every step of the way. I love my special teams background. It gave me a lot of attention to detail, and a lot of things that coaches kind of steer away from, whether it's just from not knowing the process and what goes into it, or just leaning into another comfort zone. So for me, especially starting off as young as I did, I was able to kind of get that experience doing the down and dirty details that nobody else wanted to deal with. So that's what we're attacking now, even in this seat and with this vantage point that I have. There's a lot that goes on behind closed doors and stuff that I never knew that I would be stepping into as the head coach. But just try and take it, one day at a time, and like I said, circle back to the process, not necessarily the outcome.
Now, it's been a hot summer. I'm sure you guys would know, grinding in the weight room and on the field. Was there an essential thing you guys worked on this year?
Yeah, really just as far as our culture goes, changing the culture some, changing how we structure things, the flow, the pace, the intensity. But it all, kudos to the guys that I've got beside me. The buy-in from day one has been fantastic. So, we didn't wait until the summer hit for us to start getting in the weight room, for us to start conditioning. We hit the ground running the week after I was hired in January, and the attendance has been fantastic. Attitudes have been fantastic, and it definitely showed in their numbers jumping in the weight room.
That's great. That's great. So I would like to know, and probably the fans would like to know, is there anyone that's gonna have a breakout season? Like, yeah, you're gonna remember this guy by September.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say this: the guys that I have with me for a reason. Have all the faith in the world in them, have trust in them. And it's our job as coaches to make sure that we put them in the right position to succeed. But some specific guys that aren't here, Nathan Gomez will be our starting running back going into the fall. Really expecting him to be a bell cow for us and have a good year. His burst, his explosion, top end speed is hard to beat and hard to find at this level. And then got a rising freshman. His name is Evan Moffitt. He's going to be our nose tackle and our fullback for us. And circling back to some of the numbers I mentioned in the weight room, going into his freshman year, maxed out at 370 on squat.
Okay.
So he's going to be ready to roll come fall.
Now, for the players, you guys been here before. New head coach, everything's new, probably new schemes, new playbook. What has been the difference between last year's team and this year's team? Is the way you guys bond or you train?
Yeah, I just say the way we get after it. It's like every day, like we're getting better and better and better. Just if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So every day, just getting out there and putting our all into it, just making the team better overall.
For me, it's the culture change and the brotherhood we're building, but also we're all getting better and constructively building each other. And we're just constantly getting better and putting in work every single day.
I would 100% say the intensity, because everyone was here last year, knew that we just didn't have the intensity that we needed, and we weren't playing at the level that that we need to be playing at. So I think now with our new head coach, he pushes us to our limits. He makes us want to get better. He pushes us, as hard as we can go. So yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, it's my first year playing, so don't got too much, but I'm loving it. Just the intensity and just getting better with dudes,
Now let's move on to the new uniforms. I see you guys have the new uniforms, got the cross. I'm not gonna lie, I love it, love it. How do you guys like it so far, the new unis?
Nah, the new uniforms are fire, Me personally, I mess with the away ones more, but, you can't go wrong with navy blue,
No, they look awesome. I love these things. They fit perfectly. They're nice and mobile, and we look good playing too.
Okay.
Color scheme's definitely way better than last year, so I'm hype about all that in every way.
Yeah, they fresh.
Now, let's say Coach gave you opportunity to design your new uniforms. Like, for example, how the NFL used to do color rush. How would you guys' uniforms look like if you were to design your own uniforms?
I'm thinking we're going like all gold, like straight gold all the way down.
Okay.
Honestly, I would like for a color rush, completely navy except the numbers and a stripe.
I would say, yeah, definitely the all gold. I agree with that. I think that'd be pretty sick.
Are you saying like anything?
Anything.
All right, I gotta go I feel like a black and like blue colorway would be tough, like navy blue.
That is good. So for the players, obviously you guys did not have the year you was expecting to have last year. What are the expectations for the Horizon Christian Warriors?
We winning it all, that's what it is,
Okay.
We're going to go into the mindset of play hard, hit hard, win hard.
So, like you said, last year, not so great, but, we're coming in with this new intensity. We're bringing a whole new team out. We're coming with everything we got. So, I think that's where we're going to be at.
Yeah, I think we've been training, been putting in a hard work in the weight room, so we're ready.
Okay, so you guys talking about we're going to do better. We're going to train with intensity. Now, do you have a specific team on the calendar? You had bad blood from last year, and you can't wait to get on the football field with them.
I'm gonna say one of the last games I played against Johnson's Ferry, I played awful. So I feel like getting back out there and just having a fresh mindset and getting after them will be really good.
For me, it's the next game. It's the next team, no matter who we're playing.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that, Cooper. It's definitely whoever's next on our sheet, getting ready for that, putting in everything just for that game.
Yeah, I say I'm just ready to play some football.
Is there a particular game you have circled on the calendar that you can't wait to hit on the field, play some hard-hitting football, score some touchdowns, do some celebrations?
Yeah, I just say the next game every week, just getting back after it.
I'm just ready to play football. So for me, next game on schedule is the biggest game on schedule.
Yeah, I'm ready to do my thing. So whoever's out there, don't matter. I'm going to do my thing regardless.
Yeah, ready to play some football.
Man, y'all too media trained. Y'all have a civic player like, oh my gosh, man, I can't wait till we face this team, or we're going to go travel to this specific stadium. Now let's say I did pick one of you guys. Let's say you guys beat her Pinecrest Academy. What's the best place you guys are going to eat after that win?
Ooh. Man, we getting some Wahoo. Come on, give me an all-star. That'll hit hard.
Either Waffle House or Chili's for me.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's actually funny that you mentioned this because about 10 minutes ago we were all talking about our Waffle House orders. So I think everybody in here kind of leans heavy onto that All-Star Special.
Oh, yeah. Right after that game, man, I could destroy some Waffle House. So, yeah.
Yeah, love me some Waffle House.
What's the biggest question this team has to answer this year?
So I think the biggest question, most glaring issue, can we continue improving week by week? Right? Can we keep stacking the wins, no matter what those wins are? Whether that's the whole team showing up for that week's workouts, for that week's practices, whether that's stacking, building the middle school program up, whether that's installing quick game concepts, and then the next week we're mastering those concepts. Can we continue to fall in love with the process, not just get our eyes set on the outcome? Right, the outcome's great. The outcome is what everybody's chasing after. I grew up with 2 older brothers. I hate to lose more than I like to win. Competition is in my blood. That's just who I am. That's how I'm hardwired. And so I know that piece is going to come because of the culture that we're building, the bond that they've built as brothers so far. But whenever we get into the dog days, late into the summer and it's hot, our team motto or our team acronym is FAST. That's faith, accountability, sacrifice, and toughness. And if sacrifice is the mental half of the equation, then toughness is the physical side. Can you decide in your mind that I'm going to sacrifice and do what it takes to get where we want to go? And then toughness, can we do what it takes to get there? And so just take every day as it comes and let those days continue to stack.
Now, you're going to the new role, as I said before. What's the offense going to look like? Can we expect any trick plays? Can we expect some? I don't know.
So I'll say this. I've been around a lot of amazing play callers. Guys like Jake Walker, University of Central Arkansas. Guys like John Clements, Pleasant Grove High School over in Birmingham. And so I've been able to soak in a lot from some great guys. And there have been a few keys that I've picked up from all of those coaches. And really it boils down to alignment, assignment, and execution. Do you know where to line up? Do you know how to line up? Do you know the leverage that we're expected to and how it changes based on the defense that we're playing? Do you know the assignment on what I'm supposed to do now that I'm in position? And finally, the last key is the only one that's physical. The other 2 are mental. Can you execute? Can you step up to the plate and tackle the challenge in front of you? And so we're hanging our hat on kind of an old school brand of football. We're going to line it up, and we know we love to play football. We're going to find out how much you love to play football.
I love that answer. Now, say, how confident is your team right now? No 7s.
I don't want to speak for them, but the chip on their shoulder that they have, the way that they show up every single day, for us, we're never going to be a 10 because that means that we've reached the summit and we can't improve. But I'd say right now we're sitting probably at an 8-7.
Okay.
Closing in on that 9.
Now for the players, for the defensive guys, you guys have been practicing all season long. What have you seen differently about the defense? Like, is there a specific scheme you guys can't wait to run, or a favorite blitz to get at the quarterback or the running back for the defensive guys?
Definitely for our defensive back positions, we're not afraid to go up and get the ball, and we're not afraid to get physical with you off the line. That's the main key of our outside.
Being in the middle of the field, reading everything, kind of, administrating what's going on. I'm just ready for when Coach gives me that blitz call. Man, I'm so ready for that.
Ready to play some defense.
Why would someone want to watch the Horizon Christian Warriors play?
Just the brand of football. We're not just out there to headhunt, but we're also going to be out there to have fun and glorify God in what we're doing, not just to beat up on somebody. We want to honor Him in everything we do.
Yes, we're definitely going to play hard and hit hard, but we're going to have fun while we're doing it. So, and coming off of bad seasons, we're going to come back and be very fun to watch.
Yeah, I think definitely we're gonna be a team to watch. Especially, some people didn't come out last year, given the season. But this year, like Coach said, we got that chip on our shoulder, man. We want it bad. So they'll see that.
Yeah, to go off Cooper, we're gonna bring that intensity, but we're also gonna have fun.
Now, last question, Coach. Let's say, as a former special team coach, scored the game touchdown. You guys scored this game touchdown. You going for that extra point to send the game to overtime, or you going for the 2, and why?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I might be tipping my hand here a little bit because I am a special teams guy, but I'm also an opportunist. And if I see a weak point that I think that we can exploit, then we're going to take it. So I'm never afraid to take a risk. I'm never afraid to roll the dice if I think we've got a potential favorable outcome there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first from the Horizon Christian Warriors. I'm Derek Richmond, a sports reporter for Forsyth County News. I want to give a thanks to our sponsors and Poppin for letting us host Media Day this year. We're signing out.